dreading it.
Well, we said we'd go on early. I want to test to see, because I'm going to try to just start a new set and go to a third set. I'm just going to call it a third set.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
No, I'll just keep it running though.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad Johnson. These guys are the Minties, Minnesota Transplants, and we're here in Jinty's studio, Summit Stream Studios in Dynasty, Minnesota. We're gonna do a little Steve Earle for you guys. My name's John Lake Pettermore. Seen my daddy and his daddies before. You're all he ever saw, granddaddy down here. You only come town by twice a year. 100 pounds of yeast and some copper lime. Everybody knew that he made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted granddaddy bad. Headed up to Hollywood with everything he had. For my time, I've been told he never come back from Copper Hero. Daddy ran him whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction in the Mason's lot. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Shot a coat of primer, they looked inside. With him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. Then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard by my crime, knew something wasn't right. Heading down the Knoxville with the weekly low. Smell the whiskey burning out Copper Hero. Volunteered for the army on my birthday. They dragged a white trash first round here anyway. I've done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. And I came home with a brand new plane. I took sea from Colombia to Mexico. Landed up the highway, meet the Copper Hero. Now the DA's got a chopper in the air. Woke up screaming like back over there. I learned a thing or two. Charlie, don't you know? You better stay away Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road.
All right, Jim, we are back. Court 4, Minneapolis Convention Center. And really, at the end of the day, Jim, this is basically a third set.
This is how it would have gone if we didn't have an hour and 20-minute delay in between. We would just be playing the third set of the original match. So, the volleyball gods have spoken, and here we are.
So we'll give a brief synopsis of how we got here. So Dynasty won the match 2-0. We replayed second set. Dynasty won, full stop. They took the match. What that resulted in was a three-way tie for second place. Because there's a competition for the gold bracket, we're doing a playoff. So in theory, Dynasty had the quote-unquote second spot. So we were supposed to play Spiketown in a playoff. Well, they were back at the hotel, showered up, kicked back, relaxed, watching TV. So they forfeited. So technically, we beat Spiketown and now are playing Dynasty in a one-set, 15-point match. And this is for all the marbles, Jim. This is to stay in gold bracket contention.
15, only to 15.
It's a fast one. It looks like Dynasty won the toss.
Emily Jones is going to be back to serve. I get my voice kicked back up here again a little bit. Haven't said anything for an hour and a half. And we're ready to go here. Jones is ready, I believe, R1, R2, everybody's going. Here it is, the first serve. Miedema there to pick this one up. Quickly into the middle, Decker
First
point
climbs the ladder. She was up there 4 rungs, Jim, with the left hand, the longest finger, and the ring finger just tipping the ball over the block.
She definitely elevated on that. Torvey with the serve, her preferred right line. Over to the left pin here and through, but picked up there by Miedema on the bump set. Over to Hagen, through. Out of the back row for Dynasty. The back set over to Spoladoro, up off the block. Long rally here to start things off. Hagen sends it over. The back set. Oh, and through quickly for Smithheisler.
Big time swing out of Smithheisler, down cleanly to the floor. Excellent attack. And Dynasty knots things up at 1-1 early here, and we'll call it set 3. It's really set 1 or playoff set or something.
Oh, and a service error for Moffitt.
Regardless, we're playing to 15. It's going to happen quick. Nice gesture, looks like on the Cairo side. They're supposed to ref this thing, but it looks like we got an R2 paid. Thank you, and then maybe some parent lines judges and scoreboards. So give the kids a break.
Ace Klembarski and Hain there to pick it up into the middle. That is Fulmer with the attack, but picked up nicely here by Lights. Miedema sends it over. Picked up in the back row there by Dynasty over to the left pin. Block gets a piece of it. Klembarski there, that quick, that seam set. Awesome job there for Deckers.
Decker goes up high, middle attack successful. This Dynasty club has proven tough to attack out of the middle, but success there for Ada Deckers.
Sent over by Klembarski on the serve. The back set here over to the right side. That is Smithheisler with the kill. She has been very effective from the right side for Dynasty.
That right side attack, Jim, has done a good job getting through our block. I don't know if our block is closing late or if they're seeing something, but they're having great success splitting the block.
Carly Hine, the libero for Dynasty at the stripe, sends it over. Picked up here the bump set over to Miedema. Just long.
Looping shot looking for the back row. Just misses it. And now we're knotted at 3.
Hain
racing to 12.
Hain has had a couple of long service runs here for Dynasty. Let's see what happens here. Klembarski right there with a great pass. Sent over to that seam again. Miedema looking for a spot. And it's called out. And that's the right call.
Half tile out. Miedema, good spot. Good idea. Had the defense beat. Just a half tile wide.
Hain continues at the stripe. Need to get her off the stripe here. And Klembarski aiming to do just that. The bump set here from Rushing over to Miedema. Sent over Hain. The bump set over to the right side to Smithheisler. Spoladoro is there. The on-2 for Torvey is not successful over to the left pin here. And this one is picked up nicely by Klimbarski, sent over by Miedema. Long rally again here, sent over. And what a dig there for rushing Miedema. Able to send it over to Torvey, who gets it over. And Dynasty sets up here. Smith-Heisler.
Wow.
Block sent back. Combination of Miedema and Decker.
Ferocious defense by Lights there. Scrambling. Dynasty just kept coming at him, and finally the Lights win the point.
Rushing sends the serve over, picked up here by Cahill, sent over by Hain, over to the left side, and unable to bring that one back up. Klimbarski gets a hand on it.
I think we were looking for you to dive in there and pick that one
I
up,
almost
Jim.
did, but I got to remember what my position in the game here. That is going to bring Madeline Otis to the line for Dynasty. 5 serving 4. Only one set, only to 15. And
tough serve.
Very tough.
That thing
serve.
was corkscrewing screwball away from Klimbarski into the corner. It was going to land into the deep 5.
6 serving 4 for Otis. The right-hander puts the ball into play. Klimbarski's here to get it. Torvey pushes this high over to Miedema. Block sends it back. Grausnick there, the back set over to Spoladoro, sends it over. The bump set here. Roll shot. Miedema's there. Torvey the on-2 into the donut, but it's picked up by Hain. And what a swing again by Smith-Heisler from that right pin.
Klimbarski sticking her arm out there, got a hand on it, but what a play by Hain to pick up that dump. That was a great dump by Torvey. And Hain slides in with the right hand to pop it up. 3-point margin, Jim. It's a big one here in the third set.
It is 7 serving 4. Otis continues at the stripe. Klimbarski picks it up. Spoladoro sends it over in a great spot there in the 2.
Nice job by Spoladoro. The typical tip there will land in the middle of court. Spoladoro swats over to the right and goes across the court for a winner. 7-5.
Burns her way to the stripe. Moffitt there to pick this one up. Sent over off of the block by Vanderbeek.
Little traffic here to our right. Reposition the All-Universe here. Keep his.
All right, this is Carson Chapman at the line. And now I can't see the score, so we're just going to wait.
8-5.
8 serving
Dynasty
5.
up.
Sent over by Miedema, pushed over to the left pin here. That is Moffitt, and that is down. 9-5. Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout.
4-point margin, set 3.
Chapman continues here. Spoladoro pushes this over to Torvey with a big swing, but the block, combination of Vanderbeek and Putzer. And there it is.
Timeout Lights. 10-5 the score. Dynasty has doubled up. Lights are 2/3 of the way home. Again, we're playing to 15 here. Timeout called. A little bit of dire times. Boy, Dynasty has broken their huddle. I think the message was simple. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
We have another referee over on court 4. Probably referees looking to take on the afternoon matches, wondering just what is going on here.
I imagine.
Almost 3 o'clock.
All right, Chapman continues, who picked up there by rushing, sent over. Dynasty sets up. And right on the line for Vanderbeek.
Dynasty, everything working on the front row. Their tips, their attacks, it's all falling down. They're playing with high confidence. Northern Lights got to dig deep here, get after it, battle back.
Chapman will continue at the stripe. Miedema's there to pick this one up. Spoladoro to the back set. Here's the slide down for Grausnick. sent over left side. That is Moffitt on the attack for Dynasty. Over to Miedema, who gets it across. Dynasty sets up here. They're just going to have to send it over. The libero does that. Hain over to Torvey, looking for a spot. The defense are not letting the ball hit the floor here as Dynasty. Klembarski there to pick this one up. The back set. Torvey again, two hands it over, looking for a spot. Back in the 5. They get it. Finally, it's down.
Nice spot by Torvey, but let me tell you what, Jim. I didn't see the middle back, but she came screaming across and dug that ball out of the deep corner. Nothing hitting the floor easily on either side of the floor here as Miedema looks to claw back into this 5-point deficit.
Ball's in the air, and it's a good serve. They're having trouble with it, and they get a good attack out of that. Can we bring this back? Torvey, what a play. Lights brings this back over. Hain is there. Pushed over into the middle. Quick, Vanderbeek with that kill out of the middle, and man, is she fired up.
Vanderbeek led the way for Dynasty earlier today. Earns her way back to the service stripe. Very strong up the middle is this Dynasty squad between Fulmer and Vanderbeek.
Here comes the serve. Rushing is there to pick it up. Spill it over the back set. The Grausnick pushed over. Dynasty sets up to a right side attack, and it's successful for Putzier.
13-6, it's a touchdown and extra points. Second timeout taken by Coach Weber. Not sure what else to do but to call a timeout. Again, winner of this heads to gold. The loser will play in silver tomorrow. Silver not bad, playing for 13th place. 12 teams in the gold bracket.
Yeah, I think one of our teams played in silver once, and that was a good bracket as well.
All right, teams break the huddle.
Vanderbeek
back on the court. Let's get the camera back on the court, and we'll watch the end of set number 3. Or set number 1, playoff set number 1.
It's like a shootout hockey.
Yeah, right.
Vanderbeek here picked up there nicely by Lights and sent over by Torvey, but this ball manages to come back too. Miedema's there to pick it up, and they're calling it down. Okay.
R2 calling that one. Didn't see it clearly enough. He was all over it though. He was bold in his call and stuck with his call, so.
Grausnick with the serve. Short, good serve. Set up here by Dynasty on the left side. And the attack gets through for Ava Moffitt.
All right, Jim, 7-14, not over. I once remember a match in Denver, Colorado, down 14-24, and ended up winning 26-24. So it's a long road, but it can be done.
Absolutely. To the line, Emily Jones sends it over. Miedema there to pick this one up. Spoladoro goes quick into the middle, and that is straight to the floor for Ada Decker.
Torvey walks back to the service right, taking a deep breath. Knows that she needs 6 to send this one into overtime.
Ball's in the air. And trouble. It's a good serve from the right side is Moffitt. Light set up to Hagen. Off hands. They set up left side here, and that's point Lights.
There's one. We're down to a handful. 14-9. Dynasty. 1 point away from heading to the gold bracket. Lights fighting to send this one to extra points.
Torvey continues, picked up there by Dynasty, and that's going to do it.
That'll do it. Unfortunate break for your like squad, dropping a 1-set playoff to Dynasty. I think this means Dynasty goes gold. Lights goes silver. I think Lights will play tomorrow afternoon. It's an afternoon affair, I believe. 1 o'clock on court number 1 to our left into the corner.
Okay.
In the silver black bracket, playing for 13th place. Pretty good showing. pretty good showing out of your squad here. Tough way to end things, but happens.
What I like what you said, that this is how it would have gone if we didn't have all that other business, and we won the second set. Let's assume that's because that is what literally happened, and we would have played the third, and we just consider that what just happened. So
yeah.
I think for that
at the
part,
same time, we're not
still
going to second guess, but
No.
at the same time, I do believe had we won that second set, that would have given us the set percentage advantage, and given
Yes.
that a team went to the third,
Yes.
potentially, I don't know, but hey, you gotta take those opportunities, and grab them by the horns,
Yep.
and go win the playoff set to get to gold. So we're not going to tune in to the squad. We'll just watch some warm-ups here. I don't know. Haven't got a read yet on a player discussion. We'll stick with you for a minute or two to see what might come out of the huddle directly to our left. But, Jim, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Fun day working here in the convention center.
Yes.
It's not often that the afternoon session starts late, but given the events that we just witnessed, we're slightly behind schedule.
Yeah. Wow, that was crazy. I have never seen anything
let's
like that.
let's take out the craziness of the situation and just state that that was some pretty darn good volleyball.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
pretty good.
a Dynasty club really turned it on. They got off to a slower start today, but it was a fun match. Lots of power volleyball, so a good time.
Yes,
A good time.
Absolutely true.
So looks like the girls are still chatting. Oh, there's a direct hit. What do we got here? Phone flying. Battery in one hand, power adapter in another hand. The all universe. Jim Welbrock, how's the phone? Is that alive?
Well, I think so.
Okay.
Your case saved you, I think.
Case
So I'm going to have to get out here.
Yeah, and then we look at the back of your head.
That's a thrilling thing to look at, I'm sure.
All right. Well. Oh my gosh! There's a shot.
I think
to the
we need
face.
to get
I
out
think,
it.
yeah.
I just think we should move over to here. That's what I would vote for.
Let's mobilize a little bit. We're gonna we'll stick with you because I think the kids are going to move as well. There's the lights on 3. We'll see if we're gonna get any conversations. It looks like Sasha may have been dealing with a leg injury, but that ball caught her right in the melon. I don't know if she's.
Ugh.
I don't see too much enthusiasm for getting on the mic here, Jim. So I think we might just might call it a wrap here and
I think
head
that's
over.
a good plan.
Jim, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Yep,
I
that
think
should
I'll
work.
confirm the clock, but I think it's a 1 o'clock and a 3 o'clock, or excuse me, 1 o'clock and a, if we win, 2 o'clock, and that earns us 13th place. Let me look here again. 1 o'clock, and then if we win, we play at 2.
Okay,
And that will be for 13th place. So,
that sounds good.
Spallybrock Sports Network, SBSN 08 The Ocho, signing off from the Convention Center on behalf of Jim Welbrock, our statistician Lindsay Spolodoro, our SID Joe Klembarski, our backup statistician Kara Spolodoro. This is Mike Spolodoro saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow.